The trend is your friend until the end when it bends. Marty Zweig, what a great quote for today, because as we jump into these charts, we saw everything up yesterday, everything down today, rolling back to the norm. As we love to say, all things being equal, the markets tend to move in the direction of the largest chart. And for us, that is what? The weekly trend. That is why we track it. And look at what happened on the half-day chart. We saw where things bottomed out quite nicely, striking our 1 times the ATR on the 2-day chart, getting us out at 1.62% profit. That is out of half the trade. Bottomed out, started moving up, and look at the S&P up in the morning and then down over in the afternoon. Ended up being down 1.39%, moving in the right direction. Still heading down on that weekly chart. The 2-day chart, we see we had down candles until this latest one. That represents Wednesday the 23rd and Thursday the 24th, because it's a 2-day candle. It's a doji showing lots of indecision below that weekly trend line. So reverting to the norm, is it not? Down, reverting to the mean, I guess. So let's move on from the S&P 500 to the NASDAQ 100. Not quite as clean. I mean, look at this. Got right up close to your knockout point and then bounced right off. Again, the trend is your friend until the end, and it is our friend because it didn't end, did it? It rotated right back over. We have 2 spinning tops on the 2-day chart. Again, closing below that weekly trend line of a spinning top here. Some indecision, not as strong as it was before, so we will keep a close eye, an even closer eye on the cues. But it was down even more, 2.14%. Look at that moving back into the green in the afternoon. Quite nice. So we'll see how long that goes. What about 20-year bonds? Well, 20-year bonds, nice stair step heading down, lower lows so far. We can see the volume on Thursday is almost up to the average. Still got one more day to go. And as we look, we can see where things, again, cleared out. We did 2.45% trade there on half the money in that practice trade. Bottomed a little further, started moving up. Same kind of thing. Isn't this like magic, this weekly trend line? And look how it went right up to it and stopped. Down 0.66% for the day. Now we will pay attention to this because today we have a green candle moving up, and look at that volume. So we are keeping a close eye on 20-year bonds to see how they are going to perform. But we are still in the green there. You can see we're in the green zone here. So we'll see how much further and longer things tend to go down and rack it up for our practice trades. Now gold, same thing, stopping here. It did move up into the red, and we see where we're sitting there on the 2-day also, but ended up by the end of the day down 0.02%. But we do have a spinning top there, not a nice red down candle anymore. And what about Bitcoin? Bitcoin rolling back over. We can see indecision in the morning, rolling over in the afternoon, way below the weekly trend line on the 2-day and the half-day, moving in the right direction. Want Bitcoin to reset for us so we can jump back into things. Patreon members, I loaded up for you last night the 3-wave trades. Those are the curated trades in the liquid stocks and ETFs. They're both liquid in their prices and in their options, so something for you to mess with, along with charting cryptos, commodities, and currencies. That's already been put out for you. It'll go out to everybody else tomorrow. That is the latter of those. 3-wave trades are always just for our Patreon members. If you're not a Patreon supporter, I urge you to be one. If you want to learn what options are all about, we have a 3-part series, Options Made Simple, the Charting Wealth Way. You sign up at any of the 3 levels and support us as a Patreon member, and you get those trainings for free. So think about it. Things you support tend to stay around. You appreciate what we do here. Show us a little bit of love. Okay, I'm getting ready to put out to the Patreon members the 20 weekly vertical crossovers. Stand by. You'll see it in your email, or just go always the Patreon page and log in. You'll see everything there, always put there for you. Don't worry about the email. For some reason it ends up in your spam box or you can't find it. You can always find it at the Patreon page. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters. We love you.